Can we just get a catch-up? That's what's missing to me in all of this. So one just quick last one about people sneaking across the border. The new way would have everybody get apprehended by Border Patrol, held in detention, screened at a much higher standard for asylum, and then deported back home. And I'm asking this. They've come across the border. Sneak is the word in the documents. They're criminals. So you're going to spend all of the resources, our taxpayer dollars still, rather than just deporting them back after they've broken the law. They're going to be, according to the plan, plenty of places legally still where they can go across the border. I'm trying to get an idea of how this immediately helps you, because 3 years from now is a really long time, Brandon.
Yeah, it is. But what this does is
3
it ties
months
the
from
hands.
now is a long time, by the way.
Harris, it is, Harris. But what this does is it ties any future president's hands. So if we have another president like Joe Biden, this will ensure that he doesn't do what he's currently doing. That is better than the status quo. Again, I'm going to look at this. Is this bill better than the status quo? And it absolutely is. Nobody can argue that. Nobody can argue that it's not better than what we currently have. And so if it's better than what we currently have, why wouldn't I support it? Obviously, I'm going to do that because it gives us border security measures that we don't have, that we've never had. And we need those border security measures to counteract a president like Joe Biden.
So what does it do for a president like a Trump or a Republican to get into office? I mean,
it doesn't tie their hands at all.
Perhaps if that were the case, you would get these numbers to be even lower. So
Harris, it doesn't take away any executive authority. So if President Trump...
Well, if that's the case, why can't we just use that now? Why can't we use the laws that are on the books now?
But he won't, so why not tie his hands with law? That's what laws do.
Why do you think he'd follow the laws coming that you want to see changed if he won't even follow the laws that are on the books right now? If he won't enforce what he's got in front of him?
The Supreme Court in 2023 said that he has the authority to release people. So we can argue that he shouldn't release people. But our
he also
own
could
court
shut
system,
the border down right now.
Harris, absolutely. But this law ties his hands. This law doesn't allow the Supreme Court to come in and say that he can release people. This law says that if you're single adults, you will be held in custody. It ties his hands, and it will tie any future president's hands. So, of course, I will support that. It does not limit
Well, it's mainly
Trump's
for
authority
Democrats,
under
because
executive.
Republicans see the issue very differently.